pleased because, I mean, obviously, to get a win against that team right there, they're the best team in the league right now, and they've proven it with their record and how they played. You know, I thought we just played with so much energy. I thought we did a great job defensively. Even when you think you've done a great job on them, the guy still end up with 34. I thought that Jay Rich probably played him about as well as you can play. But I mean, the guy is, I don't even know how to start to describe what he is. But, you know, a couple of times we had great defensive plays on him. He just switched it to his left hand and got a jump shot with his left hand. So I don't know how you can defend that. But I thought overall we did a great job. Obviously, you know, we were real pleased with the points in the paint. You know, we just still remember the 75 that they got on us in the first game, and we've done such a good job, I think, the last 2 games against them of keeping the points in the paint down. I thought offensively we had a good rhythm to our game and what we were trying to do. We got them spread out a little bit where, you know, Amari became effective because Steve shot the ball early on, and they had to then move up a little bit on him. And then we also did a good job of getting Channing on the weak side, and he made just enough shots to keep us going. But, you know, if I was going to give a game ball to anyone, I would say our bench probably did the best job they've done this year. You know, I think, you know, Jared has done a tremendous job for us. I think Goran is growing every day. I thought he played with so much confidence tonight that it was great. Robin gave us great minutes. You know, Lou came in and gave us some good minutes and some activity. So, you know, we're real pleased. But as I said before this game, before we even tipped it off, it's one win. You know, we'd like to get 5 or 6 wins for this win, but it's one win against a real quality team, so we're happy about that. But basically, that's all it is. And it's not a statement game. It doesn't say anything about where we are. It just says that we, you know, we played hard against a great team tonight, and I'm real pleased. Well, that's what we tried to do. And you know, the other thing that we talked to Amari about is that the first time we played him, I think he spent so much time trying to drive the ball in and make plays. And you know, tonight we told him that you know, we give it to him on a screen and roll. If he doesn't have a drive, then he has to take that little elbow jump shot. You know, he's very good at it, and that's the only way that you can soften up their defense is you got to make that shot against them. But you know, they're just so good at, as I said, at trying to take you out of everything that we did. But I thought we had the pace of the game. You know, not a really fast pace, but it was a good pace for us in that, you know, we kept them a little bit off in that, you know, they weren't able to really totally rotate and do some things before we were able to get some shots up, you know.
You're up 10, 12 points. Amari picks up his 4th. Nash is out for his regular break. How important was it not only you held the lead, but you added it? You brought up to 18, 19 points.
Well,
and that's the 6-minute stretch there.
I said beforehand, you know, that I thought our bench did a great job. You know, JD and like I said, I think Goran's getting better every single day, and you know, they played with so much confidence and made so many plays for us that we were still able to keep Steve over there and you know, keep the other starters over there. I just thought those guys played so well that you know, they should finish out the game. And we just stuck Steve in there for a few minutes, and then as we got the game under control, we took him out. But you know, as I said, that team is a great team. You know, I mean, they're the world champs, and somebody's going to have a really, really difficult time beating them 4 out of 7 games to win the championship.
That play by Dudley on the jump ball, where he just kind of snuck around and stole it. Have you seen a play like that?
Well, yeah, just the other night when we were in Golden State, they made it. You know? So yeah, I've seen that. But you know, Jared, as I said, Jared is such a smart player. He just read the situation and made a good play on the ball. You know?
But is this typical of? I mean, this game kind of looked like the way you played that first month. I mean,
well, it did, and I just told the guys in the locker room, I said, you guys really screwed up because, you know, we know what you can do now. So we expect this to happen. You know, we expect for you guys to be consistent in what we're doing defensively, and as far as rebounding the basketball and things like that, we got to get back to being consistent in that, and we got to get back to doing it all the time, not spot, you know, in spot situations.
and sustaining that defense, because second chance points have been a real problem over the last week, 10 days tonight.
Well, offensive rebound and second chance points, but you know, they had 6 offensive rebounds in the first 5 minutes of the game. So I thought we did a good job in that area right there of not giving up second shots. They're just so long, And when you're going to help on Kobe so much, you know, they're going to get a few second shots because you're going to be out of position to box out. But for the most part, I thought we did a good job on the boards. I think anytime we can be even with them rebounding, that's a good thing. And, you know, I thought we moved the basketball. You know, we had 25 assists on our 43 baskets. So, you know, I think when we do that, we're in pretty good shape. And we also got up almost 90 shots, and that's what we hadn't been doing. You know, we've been in the 70 range and 75 range. And, you know, I think we need to be in that area where we're shooting 20 to 22 times a quarter.
You cleaned up all the areas that you've been worried about. I mean, for a night.
For one day, yeah. But tonight we did.
I mean, it's just remarkable against that team to do all the things that.
Well, I just think our guys were really disappointing in what happened in Golden State. And I just thought that, I mean, you know, we've got a great group of guys, and I knew they would respond, but, you know, I didn't know if we could do it against that team at the level that we did. So, as I said, it's a great win for us, but it only counts at one. You know, that's basically it.
Now you just got to repeat it against the Celtics.
Oh, yeah, another easy one, yeah, sure. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, you know, we play another great team. I mean, they're a great team, and, you know, 1 year removed from being the NBA champs, so, and they basically got that same group of guys and a more mature, better Rondo. So and they added Rasheed Wallace. So nothing is easy.
Well, I don't get this, man. The Clippers just beat them.
You must be from an LA place.
Electricity, I was telling my boys before the game, was definitely a different feeling in there. I thought defensively came out. Rebounded pretty well. For the most part, I just thought intensity, you know, usually teams jump on us first quarter. That didn't happen tonight.
Bench was real strong tonight. You guys really probably made this game on your bench.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Artest not playing, puts Lamar in the starting lineup. Their bench is not the same. You know, they bring in Sasha Boots and Shannon Brown, good players, which is different when Lamar's heading that up. In confidence, we started hitting shots early, and I'm telling you, the crowd made a big difference. Big.
How does a guy?
Here we go. Owner. If he's saying it.
How does a guy who's not supposed to be able to jump block and you're buying him a shot?
Timing. You know, timing, I mean. My fault, bro. Come on, bro. What's your turn, bro? But, nah. Basically, I just timed it, you know. Tried to jump before he did. But how about that jump ball? Sneak that? Has anyone ever done that before? I know it's illegal, but has anyone ever successfully done it?
Golden State the other night, right?
No, tonight.
Didn't Golden State do it the other night?
Did they?
That's what the coach said.
Yeah.
Nah, they didn't. I'm trying to take the.
Just talk about a 10-point lead when Nash was in the bench, Lamar picks up the fourth. You guys not only hold the lead, but you add to it. How big is that for you guys as a bench to add to a lead late in the game?
You gotta do that. I mean, we have to somehow, throughout the season, relieve pressure from Steve and Amari. You know, Steve's an older guy that, you know, sometimes it's to sit on the bench and watch, and we can win games against the Lakers. So now we know we can do it against them, and now it's consistently doing it. I have another opportunity Wednesday against the Celtics, which we won previously in there. It's a big game for us.
Were you guys embarrassed by what happened against Golden State?
I wouldn't use the word embarrassed. I would be disappointed. You know, we score enough points not to be able to hold that team. I know they play a lot of different lives, but we have to, you know, get a little more mental toughness and win on the road. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to set ourselves up for a good seed in the playoffs. We expect to be there at the end of the day.
Heads were down like this morning. What does one like this do for morale?
I mean, I think it's fun, big for the city. For us, it just helps build confidence. We've beaten good teams so far this year, but this is just good. If you ask any fan of the Phoenix Suns, they definitely, if you ask them what win they want the most to be LA, and I'm glad we can give it to them.
Did you like most? The block on bottom, the jump steal, or the two-hand slam?
It's a two-hand slam,
You lit up on that one.
It was funny. I had to mess around with these guys.
You guys were seeing the slam dunk contest?
That'd be a negative.
Somebody asked me if that was your first dunk of the season.
No. Golden State.
I know.
Okay.
But that's your rep.
Fingertips, not
That's
a
my
dunk.
rep. I'm not a dunker. I know my role.